Hello, my name's Tim. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Today's story has one of the most famous opening lines of all time. It's an epic tale of terrible cruelty and terrific courage set around the French Revolution. We begin in 1775. The time is 11 at night, and Jarvis Lorry, manager of Tellson's Bank, is given a message asking him to meet a young woman, Lucy Manette, at Dover. Lorry tells her some astonishing news. Her father, who has spent 18 years falsely imprisoned in the Bastille, an infamous Parisian prison, has just been released. They travel to France and find him living above a wine shop owned by his former servants, Ernest and Thérèse Defarge. He has been in prison for such a long time that he's gone mad and spends his time obsessively making shoes. Lorry reassures Lucy that with love and care he will recover in no time, and they all return home. 5 years later, the French émigré Charles Darnay is on trial in London for treason. He has been framed by 2 spies, Clay and Bassard, who claim that they would recognize him anywhere. Darnay's lawyer points out that his colleague, Sidney Carton, looks almost identical to Darnay, so they can't possibly be sure that Darnay is the right man. The tactic works. Darnay is acquitted. Back in France, the reprehensible Marquis Saint-Evremond speeds his coach through the streets, striking and killing a child. Barely taking the time to stop, he tosses a coin to the father and drives on. We learn that his nephew and heir is none other than Charles Darnay, who has renounced his family title and changed his name. That night, the Marquis is murdered by the father of the child he killed. Darnay asks Lucy's father for permission to marry her. Carton also loves Lucy, but knows he has no chance due to his reputation as a drunkard who wastes his time in cynicism and self-loathing. Nevertheless, he promises to love and support Lucy. Time passes and Darnay and Lucy raise a family. The year is now 1789 and revolution breaks out in France. Defarge leads the storming of the Bastille, while Madame Defarge passes the time patiently knitting out a registry of people the revolution should execute. Looks like time's up for the aristocracy. Darnay receives a letter from a former family servant who has been imprisoned by the revolutionaries. As the current Marquis Evremond, he decides it's his duty to help. He heads to France, but is immediately arrested. Lucy and her father rush